Hello, hello. I am seeing a trend online, YouTube, and yeah, everyone's talking about it. This machete and crime attacks in Victoria is going crazy. But I've got a solution. If you have a machete and you'll get a lighter sentence, then what we should all do is put a machete in our cars, and that way the cops will go easier on you, right? So I think that's the solution to the car scene, is everyone just stack up on machetes. I think that's it. Yeah, or use your cars just to rob people. But, you know, common sense in Victoria doesn't make sense at all. So, like I said, it's a little bit embarrassing, it's a little bit sad, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna be cleaning, so I'm just gonna hopefully see what we can do. Also, I just remembered, if we're gonna make the trek drive over to Dr. Honda's in this EG, we need to tie down the bonnet in terms of making sure it's got a strap, because I prematurely removed this guy and there's nothing holding it down, so I'm gonna strap it, put a Caribbean on it, and then that way it doesn't go anywhere. Oh my lord, I just realized I can control the camera to turn on and off via the mic. I had no idea. I was just clicking things and all of a sudden I started hearing noises. I'm like, what the hell is that? Very cool. Check this out. Boom. So I'm currently looking for where I left that safety harness, that Caribbean harness. And I know I have them, but I don't remember where I put it. And then it made me realize that most of the time I'm recording anything, it's just me looking for stuff. And it's in here, and I'm positive it's in here. I've got hooks, but I don't know where the actual Caribbean is. So that way I can tie this down. And this wire here, it's just clothesline wire. So whether or not it works, I don't know, but I tugged on it. It seems pretty strong. And it's like metal core. It's a steel core. I don't know what it's called, but it's like massive, like bundles of electrical metal things. So I think it should work, but I don't know where. I don't even know where anything is anymore. And like I was saying yesterday, I just bought a new TIG hose line or whatever to replace my old broken one, so that way we can get into making our own stuff, because I got the bill yesterday and I was happy with the bill. Not to say that I didn't appreciate it, but when I broke down the costs, or once I looked at the breakdown of the costs, a lot of it was just because of that bung that I welded. So I was just like, ooh, that's on me for being too lazy. So I'll be doing that. Be definitely doing that myself. So, or be trying to learn to do it myself. So that way, in the future, it doesn't hurt as much. Definitely doesn't hurt as much. So yeah, these guys probably inside there to clean up this area a bit. What's in here? Right, so I've got all that stuff. I need to go through it. It's more of a sentimental thing to me, just my family things and stuff like that. My first computer that I built, that my dad was using, so I don't really need it, but I don't really want to let it go either, because I do want to plug it in and just explore what's in there. explore what's in there. And then all this stuff is just my house's new carpet, which is at the bottom, and just wheels. So this we can definitely clean up. But also, I just noticed that this bolt isn't tied down. So, neither of them, none of them are properly anyway. So I'm going to tighten all these down. That's kind of embarrassing. Spend that much money and they forget to do stuff like that. And now the bolt is long as hell. Like, why is it so long? Is it because it's not even in the ground? That bolt, what the hell? So I'm not too sure if anyone will find this therapeutic, but I was just sweeping and I know it's very possible for it to blow back, and I could have just swept it all up, but that's no fun. And if it comes back, I'll just do it again. Slowly, slowly, it's beginning to look like itself. Kinda. This camera doesn't really help. So I'm just going to continue cleaning up, probably move the bike a little bit further out and make this area work. So maybe we should time lapse this. Right, so it's not much, but it's a lot to me. So I've got my pile of burned stuff. I'm not too sure if I want to burn the big box, just because it's so hard to find boxes. But do I need more boxes? That's the problem. So let's go in and see. And I still can't find all those straps, because I remember a while ago my kids were just swinging off the roof and I put that box somewhere with all the straps, and I had a carabiner in there, but I can't find it. So eventually all this needs to go. That needs to find a home, and then once that finds a home, I think most of it, everything else can start to move. Spare pads, spare rotors, electrical stuff, just a number of things that don't need to be here all the time. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I put it and what I have to do. Yeah, can't really think that much these last couple of days, maybe because I'm just trying to fill time. So yeah, I'm the type of person that loves buying tools, but that right there, that Milwaukee vacuum cleaner, not that great. I just need things to suck. It's not that hard to, it shouldn't be that hard. But every time it just vacuums, it just gets choked up halfway. It gets choked up and then the battery runs low and it doesn't suck. And I get that. It's not meant to run properly with its battery low. But the amount of times that that hose gets stuck or clogged, it's just stupid. And it should be, and I'm just vacuuming stuff here. It's just dirt, grass, dog fur. But still, my other Azido vacuum has no trouble doing all that. Maybe it's because it's battery powered. I mean, maybe because it's corded. Who knows? I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure that's a big factor though. But so far, so good. Garage looks like it has a lot of stuff. I do need to clean all this stuff eventually, but not bad after I burned that pile of cardboard. Trying to figure out the best route to get to CMS tomorrow. and I don't think I have enough time, which is the problem. Best route seems to be taking the Monash Freeway, but I'm not too sure at that time whether or not it'd be okay. I think I'll just take the Monash and cut through and go through past Dandenong, Keysborough and whatnot, and hopefully I get there in time. So I'm just trying to plan ahead and see how I go. Haven't been able to even find the spark plugs yet, which is really annoying because I used to have them in my car. But yeah, maybe, I don't know what I'll do, so just trying to figure it out at the moment. And then fingers crossed, hopefully everything can get tuned tomorrow, and then I get to drive the car home, which will be super fun. But if not, then I'm gonna have to another solution, possibly tow the car back or something. I'm not too sure yet, but good thing is I don't have a number plate, so realistically no defects, no fines, so should be interesting. Let's just see. I'm not too sure. I think I made that up, but tomorrow's the day. I got nothing else. I'm gonna find those spark plugs, the quarter spark plugs, and see if I need them. I'm not too sure what spark plugs I have in my car anymore, but online I think everyone runs BK number 8, indicator number 8 or something like that, where it lets the motor run cooler, but we'll see. Oh, damn it. I hate spring. I'm getting hay fever and I keep on scratching my eyes. Can you guys see it? So I'm just sitting here watching again and again and again, trying to figure out how much information I can take in from learning how to TIG weld. Just the basics. Like I said, not much of a welder. I get away with things just because I use the pulse function and it makes it look good, but I'm no welder. So once I get that torch in, I'm gonna start trying to make some things that I need for my car. But hopefully this hay fever disappears. We're only a couple of days in and I'm struggling with my eyes. So I've been thinking about frappes today, so Lindbergh went out and got me one. So I've got a number of ideas that I want to do on the car. So first of all, is making a snorkel from the turbo out that joins into an oval pipe, like an oval pipe facing out. Or should I just hack up the bonnet? Because this bonnet's not perfect anyway. We can hack it up and do a scoop. So the inlet would just be sitting there, and then we'd cut a hole in the bonnet and just create a scoop, just so it could take air in. Let's get the car back. I've got so many ideas, and especially with this whole concept of trying to do things, fabricate things myself again. It's going to be quite interesting, and all in all, it doesn't seem that hard, but my timing and my ability to do anything on my left hand is very poor. So the idea will be very similar to this, how he's just bent it up, he's cut the incision, lifted it up, and sorry, and then just filled in the sides, and that should feed at the back over there where my turbo inlet would be.
That's perfect.
My hay fever's, I'm dying. I'm dying. Alright, just a better look at it. Just better look at how it would be done. So it wouldn't be that intricate, that hard, but making it look nice would probably be the hardest part of it. So just adding that triangle for the support structure, but I don't know because we've already got a cut section from there, so we can make it look a little bit more subtle, I guess. Suss out how windy it was yesterday. See if we can zoom in to this location. It literally snapped the timber and flew over. This is probably the second time it's happened. The first time, my fault, because I didn't even bolt it down. But second time now, because yesterday was howling weather. So we have to go get that back. Look what I found. There's an intercooler. Exactly what I needed to go on the car. Now there is. This would have fit perfectly without me having to use my friend to make the intercooler or weld the ends on. You guys know what's crazy? How you scour parts for your car and you can't find anything, and you decide, hey, why not? Screw it, I'm just gonna fabricate it. Look what I just found. A backdoor intercooler that would essentially fit my radiator position and go through the chassis. Not go around the chassis, but go through the chassis. It's a little bit annoying, but good to know that I have a replacement part now. Alright guys, it is like 1 o'clock, 1:30 a.m. I just got home from work. I too have to work. And I'm gonna see if I can clear up some room in the EK, because tomorrow I'm taking the EK. That way I can leave this car at Vertus and then head up to Vertus to grab the DC2. Oh, I need a screwdriver for this. Oh, I need to come up with a quick release for this. Alright, let me go get that. Oh, what's I saying? Okay, so what am I doing? Getting ready for tomorrow. And look, I haven't gone to a tune. I haven't tuned it actually, anything. I've only tuned one car in my life, and that was my WRX when I was 22 or something. So I've never tuned a car since then. So I'm not too familiar with what I need to do. So I'm just getting stuff ready, getting cameras ready, tripods ready, and stuff like that, for just so I can document everything. And also, I think that I'm gonna have to need one thing that I'm going to have to do is fit the electric bike into the car, just in case hypothetically they don't get it done that day, or I can't spend all day there. And like I said, people fall behind all the time. So why is this not connected? Hold on one sec. So sorry about that. I'm not too sure what happened there. Can I see at night? I don't think I can. So what was I saying? I was saying that, so I'm bringing the electric bike just in case I have to leg it back, and I have no idea where this place is. And yeah, it'd probably be easier if I just do my research now, but like I said, what if I get hungry? What if something, you get me? So I'd rather just make sure I have transport. That way I can come and go as I please. That is my logic. So right now I'm just taking out the subwoofer. Make sure this doesn't touch into anything that could burn the car down. But if it does, then it should blow the fuse. 1 second. It's a big boy. Sub. There's my mic. And also, so I have to fit this into my car. Fit that into my car. So I think most of it should be adjustable. So let's get it compacted, slightly smaller. It should be completely foldable. It is completely foldable, but I don't want to do that. So let's see if we can fit it into the car, like at least laying down. So let's see my crotch. All right, let's see. What's the point of having a magnet, right? There's a parcel shelf. Cover up there. You know what's crazy? How heavy this bloody bike is. Let's probably put the rear wheels in first. Mind you, after I get this in, I have to transfer it into the DC2 tomorrow. Not gonna lie, it's pretty difficult because I'm a noob. And I'm pretty sure my DIY leg foot pegs don't help either. So that's for sure. So we don't want to accidentally start the bike. So keys are there. Alright. That's it. What else do I need? Don't have the injectors. That's disappointing. Hopefully that won't be a factor. Alright, so let's go through what do I need Do I need a mic key? I think I do need a mic key. Because I don't really want to be paying for Uber all the way home because this guy's broke. Not broke, but spending money on cars that aren't actually registered. So alright, so that's that. Sort that out. Camera mounts, phone mounts. I think that's everything. I can't think of anything else. I got magnets, I got mounts. We're good. I think we're good. The other camera's too big to sit on a magnet mount. Maybe I could use it for my phones. Don't think so. I don't know. I think that's it. I'm just going to go through and see what else I need to bring. And we can get it sorted. Also, updates. I have an update on my battery. So my battery is technically, I think it's arrived in Sydney. I'll post up the communication I have with the supplier somewhere around here. This video will be 100% be delayed just because it's late. I need to sleep early, and also, as I promised, I still need to do my push-ups today. So let's get that done. I was going to do them earlier, I was just lazy, so that's on me. So, alright. Cookies. Alright, let's go. I know I can go for more, but I'm pretty weak-minded today. Hopefully tomorrow's tune goes all well and I don't get my ass chewed out. Fingers crossed.